Explorers have been searching for the lost treasure of the Inca for nearly 500 years, but so far no one has had any luck finding the elusive cache of gold, silver, platinum, and jewels. Some historians believe certain explorers have come close to recovering the valuable gold hoard, but whenever someone gets close to finding the treasure, they seem to mysteriously vanish. This is how the lost treasure of the Inca went missing and where it might be hidden today. Is the treasure still out there waiting to be discovered? Perhaps you'll be the one to find the legendary fortune. Let's travel back to 1532 when Spanish colonizer Francisco Pizarro captured Inca Emperor Atahualpa following the Battle of Cajamarca. The emperor was no match for Pizarro and his band of conquistadors, but he almost outwitted the Spaniard. Atahualpa, fearing for his life, attempted to make a deal with Pizarro. The emperor told Pizarro he would fill a ransom room with gold if his life was spared. To sweeten the deal, Atahualpa offered up twice the amount in silver. Pizarro was intrigued as he had become obsessed with obtaining Incan treasure, like the emperor's 15-karat gold portable throne. That throne, which would be worth $5 million today, was just one of the many treasures that Pizarro coveted. The Inca were fond of gold and silver. They used the precious metals to make ornaments, jewelry, and ceremonial objects. They also used gold and silver to decorate their temples. Atahualpa made good on his promise, and soon treasures from all across the region were pouring in. Pizarro received most of the ransom, but his fear outweighed his greed. He killed the emperor anyway, as he was becoming fearful of a re-energized Incan military. In total, Pizarro was given more than 13,000 pounds of 22-karat gold. All that gold would be worth $325 million today. The silver he received would be worth about $9 million today. Gold and silver Incan artifacts were melted down and the spoils were divided among Pizarro and the 160 conquistadors who had taken part in Atahualpa's capture and ransom. 20% was set aside for King Charles V. As impressive as the treasure was, the Inca had a lot more hidden away. 1 year later, in 1533, General Rumiñahui hid 750 tons of gold that he was supposed to bring to the ransom room for the emperor's release. Many believe the Inca warrior hid silver, platinum, and artifacts made from electrum, a naturally occurring alloy consisting of gold, silver, and copper. The gold alone would be worth $37.5 billion today. That gold has since become known as the treasure of the Llanganates. Some say the general dumped the treasure in a lake. Others say it's hidden in a secret cave. There are even rumors that Rumiñahui tossed the treasure in a volcano. He may also have hidden all the gold from the city of Quito, but he never revealed the whereabouts of any of the treasure, despite being tortured and eventually killed by his Spanish captors. There are many legends surrounding the location of the treasure. Around 1603, a poor Spanish adventurer named Valverde married a woman living in the Llanganates mountains. Some historians think she was the daughter of a powerful chieftain who knew the location of the secret treasure. After the wedding, Valverde became incredibly rich and even took some of the treasure back to Spain. Upon his deathbed, he wrote a 3-page edict declaring the treasure's location. He also reportedly drew maps to help explorers locate the sought-after treasure. Many years later, in 1820, Atanasio Guzman drew a more detailed map of the Llanganates mountains using Valverde's guide. Unfortunately, he disappeared before claiming his stake of the treasure. In 1860, explorers came closer to discovering the treasure than ever before. Captain Barth Blake and Lieutenant George Edwin Chapman began an expedition in search of the fortune after they mapped the area where they believed the treasure was hidden. Some historians believe the pair found the long-lost treasure, and Blake even described it in one of his letters. There are thousands of gold and silver pieces of Inca and pre-Inca handicraft, the most beautiful goldsmith works you are not able to imagine. Life-size human figures made out of beaten gold and silver, birds, animals, cornstalks, gold and silver flowers, pots full of the most incredible jewelry, golden vases full of emeralds, he wrote. Both intrepid explorers met untimely demises before the treasure was recovered. Chapman got lost in the mountains, and Blake reportedly drowned at sea while transporting some of the gold he had found. 51 years later, explorer Hiram Bingham III discovered Machu Picchu while searching for Vilcabamba, also known as the Lost City of the Inca. The next year, he returned with a team of archaeologists, but he didn't find hoards of gold as he expected. The team discovered human remains and broken pots, but no gold or treasure. One theory about the location of the lost treasure involves the Yanacocha gold mine, which opened in 1930. The mine has produced more than $7 billion worth of gold to date, leading some to speculate that it was built above the lake where General Rumiñahui dumped the gold. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching.